Hello everybody, welcome back for some more Ratchet and Clank. Yes, welcome back for some more Ratchet and Clank. Today we're going to be heading to Metropolis. Why Metropolis first? And you'll see why. We actually do have two planets we can explore, which is Iridia and Metropolis. Instead, I'm going to go ahead and go to Metropolis. And yeah, you can actually skip this whole little cutscene here. But I figured I'd just go ahead and show it off, just to show it off. See, we have Iridia and we have Kerwan. If you select the map, or you select the planet, you can see how many gold bolts are actually in that level. As you can see here, there's 4 there, there's 3 there, so... And you can see the missions and everything and see what we need to do. Let's head on to Metropolis. This one's actually another one of my favorite levels too. I'll tell you all my favorite levels, you guys will know. There's a lot more good stuff in this game than the bad, but the bad stuff really make it bad. I mean, they can make it pretty bad. So, yeah, it's a make it or break it situation, I guess you could say. Pretty much. Okay, so no cutscene there. We actually have a gold bolt we can go get right now, but I have no equipment to do so. So instead, I'm going to go ahead and just head on my way and do my mission as planned. There are actually a few things we need to do, but instead, like I said, I'm going to go ahead head on the way that I should head on, and yeah, so... Alrighty, let's go this way. Let's take a right. Yeah, you can actually quickly center the camera. I don't really need to do that. Whenever you go to a new planet, make sure you check the Gadgetron vendors. You never know when a new weapon might be available. There probably is one right now, which I'm taking a guess there probably is. So, yeah. Well, let's go check on that. Now, I think I actually need 2,500 for the next weapon. I believe so. I don't remember. It's been a while. You can actually break these lampposts, by the way, so, yep. These are basically the tutorial levels, so once I get out of these, I'll probably more likely be kind of like I was with God of War. Well, I don't know. With God of War, it was just a constant information. Like, I constantly had to tell you guys what's going on and stuff like that. But this game, not really. There's not a... Yep, see? 500. This is pretty self-explanatory game halfway through, pretty much. After this level, it's pretty much self-explanatory of what and where you need to go. Get along, little doggy. Oh, boom. Yeah, these guys take quite a bit of hits. Bomb Glove does quite a bit of damage, too. I think it's about almost as much as a Hyper Strike. Or whatever they call it in this game. I think it's called a Hyper Strike, but I'm not really, truly sure. We can actually go back right now and go buy that weapon. I'd say, why not just, like, jump off the map and die? Well, yeah. I don't know. Dang it. I don't know. You know... There was a time in my life where I'm like, man, Ratchet Clank 1 is so cool. You know, I got it. I didn't buy it, but I don't think I've ever bought Ratchet. For that matter. Well, I bought Ratchets before, but I never actually bought Ratchet 1 myself. They've been either given to me or game shared or whatever it could be. But anyway, you know, I wanted to play it and I played it and I'm like, what? Actually, yes, I have bought Ratchet 1 one time. Yeah, and then I got another one for free, and then I got rid of that one. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. So, back on topic. Oh yeah, by this way, this blaster is just amazing. Can I say that? This is like one of the best weapons you'll get in the game. Ooh, I actually just forgot what I was talking about. No, I really did. I kind of did actually just forget what I'm talking about here. This is why I don't like myself sometimes. Like, I'll get on talking about something and I'll forget about what it was. It's probably more likely about, like, what I do and I don't like about Ratchet. But that's something... Yeah, I don't know. I mean, a lot of people... Here's one thing I was going to say. A lot of people don't like this game. Oh, I know. Yeah, a lot of people don't, you know, like this one preferably. And I understand. You know, I'm probably the only person who probably does like this game, even at all, a little bit. Or even prefer this game over the newer ones a little sometimes. But just I played it and then I'm like, well, this game's pretty cool, and then I went back to play it again. I'm like, oh, this game kind of sucks, you know. And then I had played 3 and the others first before I played this one, but I knew what I was getting into when I played this one. And boy, I got into something good. I was actually having some fun. This game is fun. I mean, it definitely is a lot of fun. A lot of fun to be had here.
Ratchet, that's the man we saw on the infobot. Remember? He knows Captain Quark.
Hey, you're that robot guy, right?
No, actually, I build robots. I myself am not a robot guy, per se.
Nerd.
I like him.
So, now that we've cleared that up, what can I do for you?
Well, we saw your infobot announcement. You were with Captain Quark. We're trying to find Captain Quark. We thought you could help us.
Your logic is commendable. However, I haven't seen Captain Quark since we shot that commercial. Say, do you run on standard XP18 sister boards?
Version 7.66.
Back at ya. I may be able to help you out after all. How does a helipack upgrade sound?
Upgrade?
Natch. Since he's a 766, I could have the little guy up and flying in no time. Of course, I'll just need my fee for service.
Oh, I guess we actually don't have enough bolts to pay for it right now. I was gonna buy it right away, but I guess we don't have enough bolts. We need about 1,000 bolts, but that shouldn't be too hard to go get. Let's go break some lampposts real quick and we'll see. But yeah, this is probably one thing a lot of people don't enjoy about the game. We only get 4 bolts apiece? Damn it. And that is how bolt grinding can be kind of a little silly. We can actually die right now and get bolts that way. So let's go ahead and do that. I know it's a little cheap. There's no lives in this game. We don't have to worry about that crap. We don't have to worry about, like, you know, not dying and stuff. I mean, you don't want to die. It makes you look kind of pathetic. But it's me. Who cares, right? Oh, there we go. I didn't want to have to bolt grind, but I guess I had to. Let's go get this new pack here.
Okay, this won't hurt a bit.
Hey, wait. Ratchet, am I cool now?
Yeah, you're the man, Clank.
You're welcome.
Yes, Al, thank you. Now we have the helipack upgrade. Whenever you crouch, you can, when running, crouch and then hit X immediately after. But if you're in place, you can crouch and then hit X. And you can do a high jump. So it's a high jump, long jump. Just kind of like Jak and Daxter does. Except it's R1. I mean, I used L1. I mean, you can use R1 in that game too, but I used L1 a lot. And you can also glide. This is something that Ratchet does a lot differently than Jak, of course. They just wanted to make anything that they could better than Jak. That's what the idea was. It seems like. Well, I think just, you know, Insomniac just wanted their own version of what Jak and Daxter was, you know. I don't know exactly how to explain it, but one of those 3D platformers for the PlayStation 2 that made it so well. And everybody wants a Jak, but they're never going to get a Jak. We know we won't. I don't know why Naughty Dog just completely just forgot about Jak in the first place. I don't know why. I'll have to read into that some more myself. And same thing with Crash. I mean, Crash I can kind of understand. There's not a lot you can do with Crash Bandicoot. I mean, you can keep making the same game over and over again, but eventually something's going to have to change, am I right? Now, there is a skill point we can actually get. I don't know how I want to do this. I might just get the skill points I know of right then and there, and then show off the ones I haven't gotten. So if you're here for the skill points, I'm really sorry, but you're going to have to watch from the beginning then, I guess. If anything, I'll probably put in the description, like, what I got, you know. Maybe, maybe not. I have no idea. I know a lot of people do that, but this is our first skill point right here. You just need to run right underneath this statue, and you've got a skill point. Problem is, with this game, you can't see your skill points until after you've beaten the game. Yep, after you've beaten the game and go into challenge mode, then you can see all your stuff that you get. All the goodies. Ain't that just lovely? Now, what the skill points do is they unlock extras, so it's not really a big deal to have. But if you want to get them, get them. If you don't want to get them, don't get them. I mean, you don't really need to get them for 100% necessarily. If you just want to run through a normal playthrough 100%, that's technically get all the gold bolts. Skill points I don't really care a lot for, and I never really did, especially in the later games, but I have gotten them all before. The original 3, yes, I've gotten them all before. Secret Engine Clank and Scythe Matters, same thing, gotten them all before, gotten to the treehouse. There's actually a secret thing whenever you get all the gold bolts, all the skill points in the later games. You can actually visit museums and stuff, but like Tools of Destruction, never. Back in Time, nope, not yet. I haven't even played all for 1. I don't know if that has it or not. Full Frontal Soul, I know, is just like Deadlocked. I haven't gotten all the ones there either. Only the first 3 Ratchets and Sides Matters and Secret Edition Clank have I gotten all the skill points in just everything in general. The thing about these dogs, I don't recommend using the blaster. It's kind of a waste of bullets, but hey, they're like one-shot hits. I'm about to die too, so yeah. That up there, that 4-ball looking thing, that is nanotech. Whenever I break those nanotech crates, I'll get more nanotech out of it. I didn't know if you guys would have known that or not by now. It was pretty obvious, but you know, some people probably not always pay attention to what's going on. Or maybe you guys missed out. Maybe you skipped ahead. Shame on you. Why would you skip ahead? You should be watching these videos. They deserve it. By the way, I know like probably none of you who are watching this probably did watch my Batman. If you did, I want to go ahead and say something. Thank you for... Okay. Thank you for the Batman Arkham City episode 20. Thank you for all the views on that one. That was odd. I was looking through my channel, and I was looking at my playlist, and I stumbled upon my popular uploads to see what's popular. I'm like, oh, it's probably South Park still, right? I just wanted to check on this, see if anything changed. Something did. It was Batman. I'm like, oh yeah, of course it's Batman. I mean, but wait, Batman only had like 100 views, not like 400 or so, 400 or higher. Turns out episode 20 of Batman Arkham City had 500, as of now, 542 views, and that's more than the average amount of views I ever get at the moment. Who knows, maybe in the future, maybe I'll get like millions of views or something, you know, and you people be like, wow, that's it? That's pretty failure. Let's go watch, everybody. No, I'm kidding. Batman Arkham City was probably my least favorite Let's Play thus far. I don't like that game that much. Yeah, that's just me saying. Arkham Asylum was fun, but, you know, Arkham City is a whole different story. It just isn't that good. Arkham Origins is pretty cool. It's, dare I say, a little bit better than the City for me, gameplay-wise, and that's the thing about Arkham City is the gameplay just didn't feel... It didn't feel right. It felt like a Batman game for sure, but it just didn't feel right enough. It didn't feel like Arkham Asylum anymore. You know, it just felt totally different. I like it, but I don't, okay? Can I just not like a game? Sheesh. Oh boy, now we're taking off. But there's an info bot down there at the very front of the train. There's actually multiple skill points we can get in this whole level, but right now I don't have, again, the weapons or equipment to do so. So we'll come back for those later. I don't know exactly how I'm going to handle the skill points. All I can tell you guys right now is just keep watching these videos, and you'll probably more likely find them. If not, then go ahead and just, well, I don't know, go watch a video of how to get them, I guess. There's not much I can really, you know, say about that. Also, trophies don't really necessarily count. They're just external stuff. They never really actually count towards 100%. I know I'm not going to get the trophies. That's just a little silly. Okay, there we go. We've been off that part. That part's not hard, but thank goodness we got off of that. That could kill you, too. This area could kill you. And now the infobot, of course, like usual, is taking off. Before we go after him, let's go in here real quick. Grab up some ammo and grab up some bolts. We don't need nanotech, so that's always a good thing. That's always a good thing we don't need it, you know. This guy, watch out for him. Those are bombs in the ground, by the way. Not bolts. I remember I ran into those a few times, and I got hoit.
Greetings, Executive Chairman Drek.
Dispense with the pleasantries, Lieutenant. My sources tell me you're behind schedule. You must prepare this planet to be harvested for our new world.
Yes, sir. As you can see, everything is moving along as planned.
I'm counting on you, Lieutenant. And as your former commander can tell you, I don't take disappointment well.
Yes, sir. I won't fail.
Drek is destroying yet another planet.
Yeah, but if that's the kind of help he's getting, I don't think we have anything to worry about.
You should not underestimate Chairman Drek. He is quite dangerous. We must find Captain Quark.
Look, that lieutenant doesn't seem so tough. Let's take him out ourselves.
Perhaps we can persuade the lieutenant to tell us where Drek is.
Now you're talking.
Okay, now we have the infobot for Planet Eudora. Actually, another cool level. Yeah, there's a lot of cool levels in this game, and that's definitely one of them. Probably, more than likely, if I had to say, it would have to be my favorite. It used to be Kerwan, the very first level, but you'll see why that one's not my favorite later in the game. Alex, where are you going? Why are you going back to the ship? There's more stuff to complete here. Why won't you complete that stuff? Why not go back to freaking the other planet? Why not do the stuff that you need to be doing? No, before you do that, come down here. There's a secret area. This is a good way to get infinite amounts of bolts, but it's not even that good of a way either. I'll show you why. Let's go ahead and grab the gold bolt real quick. Also, if you throw the wrench, which is R and square, duh, you can pick up bolts from a distance too. Because these bolts don't actually pick themselves up. Well, of course they don't. But this little area, there's technically something you can do something here where you can grind for bolts. You can shoot those cars, but don't do it. It's a waste of time. If you want to do the actual glitch, you should be able to still do it. I'm probably not going to show it off because it's a glitch, and I'm not one to show them off just because. There's a glitch in Planet Ralgar, I believe, Blackwater City. So go look that up. If you're trying to go for the million bolts, go look up that glitch. See how to do it. I can do it. I just don't feel like doing it because I have no reason to do it. I did it last time I did it. I didn't get any boxes to spawn, so that's the thing. You guys will probably figure out all that stuff when you watch it if you do. So yeah, let's go in here.
Welcome to the Captain Quark Fitness Course. If you're strong enough, fast enough, and clever enough to beat my fitness challenge, you will receive a reward from my head trainer. Simply make your way to the third island to complete the course. Good luck! Quark Enterprises is not responsible for sprains, broken bones, snapped tendons, bruised egos, or accidental death incurred while taking the challenge.
Excuse me, Captain, but we have more pressing issues. We urgently need your assistance.
Clank,
Yes?
do you notice anything unusual about Captain Quark?
Well, I find the fact that he has a spring where his leg should be to be quite puzzling.
And why do you think that is?
Possibly an injury incurred while battling evil?
This isn't the real Captain Quark, you numbskull. It's a robot.
Oh.
Yep, even Clink fell for it. You can actually go ahead and talk back to him.
That's
He'll.
right, fitness fans. Just make it to the third island to claim your reward. And don't forget to tune in this week as I, Captain Quark, appear in person to present the grand prize for the Hoverboard Championship held in Blackwater City.
Well, yeah, you could talk to him a few times here and there. So yeah, there's not much to do here really. But I will show you some things. I will show you some things that we can get here. There's actually a gold bolt in this area, not necessarily this area that we're in at the moment, but we have to make it to a certain. Would you move out of my way? This sticking camera sucks. Yeah, that's well. The camera doesn't really suck in this game by any means, but it can from time to time. Also, wall jumping is available. Yeah. What else? I want to mention something. When I was talking about Crash Bandicoot earlier, I was saying how, like, if you keep making the same mascot, keep making the same, more games with the same mascot and the same idea, something would have to change eventually. What I was technically referencing right there was Mario. Mario has changed a bit. There's a lot of different games and stuff like that out of him. There's a lot of different ideas that went into making Mario games, but I feel as if he really doesn't, there's just a lot of Mario games. How about that? There just is a lot of Mario games out there. But like I said, eventually we gotta change something to make it kind of more keep the popularity going. Crash did change, but in probably the worst ways imaginable. Twin Sanity was okay. Tag Team was alright. But games like Titans, they were. Mind of a Mutant, it looked alright. I didn't play it yet. I don't really plan on to right now. It looked funny, that's for sure. That's the one thing about it. They're funny, but that's about it. What they are basically is just beat 'em ups, and Crash in a beat 'em up style just doesn't feel right. I miss the old puzzle solving Crash, crate breaking Crash, and dying by polar bears and stuff, you know. You guys know how, you all know how I am when it comes to Crash Bandicoot, so I'm pretty sure we all get the idea now. Before you go any further, make sure you jump over here. The second island is the very ledge you want to go to. I think we have all the gold bolts right now, or no? I think we're missing one, I believe. If not, I don't know. I don't remember. Yeah, let's grab this one real quick, and then we'll be off this planet in no time. You know, I could probably do like a Planet of the Video. It almost seems like. Well, technically, I already did two, but you know, whatever, right? Good thing about this game is I don't have to worry about leveling up my weapons to 100% this game, so you guys don't have to worry about that. We also will be getting. I'll try to get all the weapons, and what I mean by all the weapons is there's one specific weapon that does a hell lot of damage, a hell of a lot of damage. I'll probably more likely show you guys my playthrough, and then we'll just go from there probably. But then I'll probably do showing off the rest of the skill points and stuff like that. I don't know what I'm gonna do, okay? Let's just leave it at that. That I have no idea what I could do, what I will do. So yeah. And that's why I hate going for that gold bolt first, because we have to get put all the way back here. But there is still something left. There's always something left for us to pick up on. Also, you can buy ammo at the Gadgetron vendors. I didn't know if anybody would notice that either. Because I haven't really gone into a lot of detail about this game yet, but I don't know, I'm just having a blast. I don't want to talk about how the game works. I just want to play the damn game. But you guys are here to learn and to have fun, so, you know, that's kind of the point here. I want to teach people the better ways of playing this game. And just to see if I could actually beat it myself again, you know? If I can get myself to beat this game once again. The weird thing is, these don't do it, but the walls that move in, you know, you have to wall jump on, whenever they move inside the building, or this building thing, whatever you want to call it, they tend to have a texture glitch or something where they form into a solid color thing, like that solid gray right there. Instead, they lose their lines and everything. It's kind of weird, but it doesn't bother me any at all. Just it's odd when you see it. Like this one right here doesn't do it, but the other ones do. Or that other one did, actually, I mean. So, yeah, I don't know why either. It's just a texture glitch, I'm sure. Or maybe it's in there for purpose. I totally forgot about it. I don't know. I don't know.
Listen up, you loudballs! That was the most pathetic display I have ever seen on that obstacle course!
What do you mean?
We finished the circuit, ma'am.
Oh yeah, but it was weak. When I was competing, I would devour courses like that for breakfast.
Bet that's not all.
If it were up to me, you would drill for the rest of the day. But somehow you managed to impress that fool Captain Quark.
Captain Quark knows about us?
He certainly does. And worst of all, he wants me to give you a prize for that ridiculous performance.
Cool, what is it?
I'm supposed to give you a swing shot, so you can sway to and fro like little insects.
Alright, let's see it.
Not so fast. Today the two of you disgraced my obstacle course, so I am going to make you pay.
But that prize is ours from the captain. That's not fair.
Too bad, life's not fair.
Sweet. I bet Captain Quark uses stuff like this all the time.
Ha! Real men can swing without silly toys like that. The two of you make me sick.
Man, I feel really bad for that taxi cart. Just saying. Has to carry her all over the place. But anyway, now we have a new gadget. This is actually should be unlocked in our inventory here. This is a swing shot. Swing shot. What it does is it just slings you over to different, you know, specific things that you can shoot to, I guess. I don't know how to explain. You can aim it in, and you can also shoot it like that too. Whenever you aim it in this game, your guns do not show up on screen. This is not a first-person shooter. This is instead a action-adventure platformer game. So yeah, yes, there are guns and weapons, but it's not necessarily what you think it probably is. Wait a minute, ammo? We're maxed out on ammo. Awesome. What's also weird is you can't buy ammo as a whole. You have to buy it, like, how do I explain it? Each bullet or so costs a certain amount of money and stuff. But anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this episode, and I will see you all next time we play some more Ratchet & Clank. And more than likely, what we'll probably do is we'll head to... Well, let's take a look real quick. Oh, I got all 3! Wow! Okay. No, that's not it. That's not what I wanted. We're probably going to head to the outpost of Iridia first. So, we need to locate Skid Marks and find his agent. There are 4 gold bolts here, and since we have the equipment I think we need... Or I could just wait. I think we need one more thing to do before we come here. I want to say yes, I'm going to say no. We're either going to go to Planet Iridia, or we're going to go to Eudora first. So we might just go to Eudora first. Iridia is one of those levels you have to have a lot of stuff to do it. So yeah. Until then, I hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you all next time and play some more Ratchet & Clank. So take care, everybody.